Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of XR Frontier. Today, we're going to talk about a completely different topic, and that's the market size for XR technology or for the XR extended reality. Now, when you look at market size, you'll always use a certain amount of numbers and estimates, so it's not exact science, so to speak. Yeah? And because you have different numbers and because they are based on certain assumptions, it's always useful to compare different sources if you can. For the XR market report, I check different market reports in total, and that's why I work with ranges. If you look at the market size for the XR market in 2022, somewhere between 2022 and 2023, you find numbers about $40 billion to $90 billion, going up to $200 billion to $1,100 billion in the year 2030. Now, this is an average growth rate of, let's say, somewhere between 20 and 40%. Now, how do you explain this high growth rate? Because it's basically that. Well, we see more and more higher adoption rate, also in different industries, like, for instance, healthcare, one of the industries that we use a lot of as example, for instance, but also in manufacturing. You could see also a mass adoption appearing more and more in education. There's also an industry that's getting more and more over the growing demand. And you see that the market size because we're still in the young field, for the basic sale of the headsets and the technology of haptic suits and stuff, and also this is still growing very rapidly. Now, if you look at those numbers that I named before, you can look at them from different perspectives. One of them is how big is the augmented reality market, mixed reality market, and the virtual reality market. One number that I found is that in 2023, the virtual reality market was about $4.4 billion. But more importantly is to look at it from, okay, what is now the size of the hardware, the software, and the services behind it? And then you will see that right now, the services and the software are both equally in growth in size, around 30%. And the hardware is the biggest with 40% of that total number. For 2022 was somewhere between 40 and $90 billion, like I said. But because we are in an early stage of this technology, it's logical that the hardware is the biggest. But over time, by 2030, we will probably see that the hardware component will diminish a little bit, and that the services and probably also the software will rise, and then it becomes either equal or it even goes beyond, especially when we get into a mature XR market. You can also look at it from a point of view, okay, what's the biggest region for this? Biggest region is still the North American market with more than 40 to 45% of the market share. Rest is shared by the rest of the world. And that's a little bit about the market size, where we are going, what the main drivers are for the XR market. Of course, you can go into every little bit more of detail, but if anybody of you have any questions and about a little bit more detail, just reach out to me via LinkedIn or my website, and we can discuss what you are looking for. Thank you very much for watching this episode of XR Frontier, and I hope to see you soon for the next one. See you then. Bye-bye.